Hey, so having one of those days, and I thought instead of just monging on the couch, which is, what we always want to do when we're having one of those days, I've decided to just jump on the bike and you're coming with me quite literally for the ride. So I'm 2 minutes in, breathing out my arse already because I haven't been that great at not necessarily training. I have been doing training, but you've seen I've been doing like Joe Wick stuff. I haven't been on here a whole lot lately. I don't know why, because it's so easy and calming. Anyway, I'm on here today. I'm going to be on here more often. So hopefully I can start, well, when I do my update video, the shaky one that I've got, where I'm grabbing all my blobby wobbly bits that I don't like, like we do. Hopefully you'll see a difference along with me, which would be great, wouldn't it? So I'm on a Schwinn bike. Me and my husband got it second hand. That's why you're wobbling around so much. We got it second hand a couple of years ago, I guess. 2 or 3 years ago. I love it. My hypermobility and my other various issues that seem to be going on don't really react badly to this. So cycling for me, indoor cycling for me, is one thing that I can always rely on. I can always do. And that's been I've been indoor cycling, I suppose, probably about 10, 15 years or something now. Not to any like sport or anything, but it's just been my favoured method of training. I'm trying to pick up the Pilates more, but Monday's just get it done day. So I've done some washing. I'm doing this. I'm feeling quite overwhelmed today, but I had an episode, it wasn't great. It does put a bit of a down on things, not really mentally, but more physically, because it takes it out of me. So, basically, if I have an episode, 9 times out of 10, I'll be yawning and sort of really low energy afterwards. So I thought, I've got to get up, I've got to get training, I've got to go, I've got to move it. So I'm here, and that's what counts. But I am tired, and only because I had an episode. That's all it is. My back's feeling quite good. I do suffer with a bad back, age-related, I think, because I've had all the MRIs because of my episode, so they know nothing's wrong there, which is good. I've got my water, absolute staple in training. There's some music on in the background. I don't know what generation I am. I was born in the 80s. So you're going to hear a whole load of stuff. Join me. I'm sure you'll love it. I've also got here my wrist/ankle weights. These are only 2 kilos, I think. But if you have got a bad back, these, honestly, I just put them on my wrists whenever I go for like a 10-minute plus walk. You can wear them around the house as well. They helped my back so much because they work on the core, but I keep them on the bike because every now and then I can do like arm circles. You ever done arm circles? On their own they hurt, but with weights they definitely hurt. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna just stay on here as long as I can, and I'm hoping that seeing me puffing and panting will inspire you to pick yourself up from whatever level you're at today. We all have mental health days, even if we don't know it. And let's face it, some of us haven't got a clue, and that's fair enough. But I'm hoping that if you're having a day that feels down because you really don't feel like exercising, I'm hoping that you can see that you will feel better afterwards, and during, maybe. You always feel better afterwards. You know that. I also want you to know that when you exercise, you release all those good feel-good hormones, don't you? Yeah? Remember that. I hope that if you are having one of those days where you don't want to do the cleaning, don't want to do the shopping, you don't want to go to work, you don't want to do any of it, whatever it is, on your list, in your head, on the agenda, it's not for you today. I totally get that. 100%. I am there right now. I know you won't believe it from someone sitting on an exercise bike. But I'm only here because you have to show up sometimes. This might last 10 minutes, might last half an hour. All I know is this cycling today, for me, is the least amount of effort of exercise I can do, if that makes sense. Sometimes jumping, running on the spot, it feels too much for me. It's too much in my head to do. But just moving my legs, that's okay. I can manage that today. I can't really walk because of my episodes that stop me from talking and moving from anything to 15 to 45 minutes. So I'm not really walking, but I probably would have chosen to today because it's a really nice sunny day out there. It's like a crisp autumn blue sky. So I would have done that, but I can't. But that's the level I'm at. Walking or sit down, moving my legs. That's the effort I can give today. I know this is going to puff me out. It already is. Yeah. Just try and do something. Okay, you might not want to do all the cleaning. What about one room? You do one room, the worst? We've all got a worst. If you haven't, lucky. But also, what about just polishing the sides? Can you do that? Will that make you feel better? Do they need polishing? What about a quick run around with a hoover? Anyone need that? What about just going and buying the absolute essentials? Don't worry about the whole week if you don't want to today. You might have tomorrow, you might have Wednesday. Can you buy enough today just to get you through to the day that you think you might be able to? That's an option. Or, does it have to be done now? Does it? Could it be done later? Could it be done when the world's a bit quieter? I don't know. It's your day, it's your duties, it's your list. I'm just putting it out there. I struggle a lot with my anxiety. It's a daily battle. And I don't think you'd know it. People never used to know it when I was out and about, at college or work. They never really whenever I told them I suffered severely, they would always give it the, oh, I never knew. I think we're quite clever at hiding things. I hate feeling like a bother more than anything in the world. And I hate people to perceive me as weak. Now I know what I go through and what I fight and what I battle. 90% of that's inside. They're my own thoughts. They're just things that I deal with. People see like 10% of what I think about and what I worry about. And people go, oh yeah, I have anxiety. Oh, I worry if I lock the front door all the time. I wish. Man alive, I wish. That'd be great. It's a great worry to have. Fantastic. What helps me though? What helps? Planning helps me. Now I don't know if that's the innate OCD. They run quite close together, anxiety and control, yeah? The lack of one creates the other. As in the lack of control creates anxiety. So, planning really helps me, but, it's a big but, don't, I know where you're going with that one, don't. But, the big thing here is, don't over-plan. Don't become so hyper-focused and obsessed, like someone you're just getting to know. Because what happens then is, you've timed everything. And if one of those little things goes slightly askew, the Hulk appears. I needed to be here, by 10:30. Now I'm not going to be there at 10:30, I'm going to be there at 11:15. And that can mess the day, your mind, your mood, everything. So don't hyper-focus. Plan a few things. Another tip, recognise your burnout. I'm only 41. It's taken me a long time to recognise a burnout or any kind of flag to say, hello, you're getting a little bit anxious now. You will see patterns. You may already see them. You may be quite possibly younger than me and already be there. Well done. I'm not. I've only just got there recently, the last couple of years. If you can see the triggers and you've got people to talk to, go and talk to them. Don't hesitate. Run, don't walk. Go for it. If you feel like your problems are a little bit stronger, a little bit more, you need more of a professional, go and find someone. In where I live, my area, you may go to online therapists or get a phone call, and you can self-refer. So I don't know if that's available to everybody watching this, but if it is, use it. It's what they're there for. They can't help with everything, but they do help. They'll give you tips and tricks. Something that I will be sharing, things the professionals have told me, I want to share to let you guys know it happens and it does help. Another thing, anxiety doesn't go. It doesn't go away. And everybody has it, just on different levels. The nicest things that our therapist has said to me about anxiety is, so there are a few, everybody has it, so you're not that special, which is good. The thing is, some people can filter it better. Some people filter it better than me. It doesn't mean life or death reactions for some people. It doesn't mean life or death always with me, but what it does mean, my body will go into that stage. I don't want it to. And people go, oh, can't you control it? No. It's not like it's not like a sneeze where you get a tickle and you think, oh yeah, I sneeze, or oh no, I can't sneeze. It's not really like that. Sometimes it can be. You can think, oh, this is not good. I'm out of here. Or I know how to get through this, I'll be fine. Sometimes it just happens. I've spoken to my therapist regularly and said, I think I've done the homework you've set, but actually, I don't know if I'm actually missing some things because the thoughts in my head are they're so quick, they're like fireworks. That's how I see my head. And I'm so used to it. I don't know if they're normal thoughts or not. And sometimes I don't realise I've been thinking about something until I realise, and then I go, oh, blimey, I've been worried about that for like 4 days. So they can hide. But anyway, yeah, everybody has it. Some people just filter it better. Also, they said it comes from a place of love. So anxiety tends to be about worrying, and it cannot seem connected, but it really is. It's about protection for yourself or for others. It's about survival. It's about getting through, making it, achieving. And quite often it's pressure we put on ourselves. There are outside influences as well, of course there are. But sometimes all of the niggly little bits, it's just us. And that is a hard voice to stop. I don't think anyone who has anxiety always succeeds with that. Let me know if you have, because really well done. You have highs and lows, I know. But I know I do. But yeah, it comes from a place of love. It's a protective mechanism. It's a willing to survive. It actually is stemmed from all those cavemen, cavewomen days of needing to make it through one day to the next comes from there. That didn't make it feel so bad for me. I don't know why. I guess I just felt more connected to who I was, and it made a little bit more sense to me, so I liked that. And that's sort of really the main things. Everyone has it. You can't filter it all the time the same way as somebody else. It comes from a place of love, and it's, you know, a protective thing. Yeah, and I do agree with those. Well, it's how I feel. And if you think through all your thoughts, you probably feel not far off that as well, I would say. But yeah, I don't know. "18 minutes. Now I'm not going fast, I'm not going really hard, but I am here. Remember that. Back to you. What you got left on your list? Have you written one out? Writing them out really helps me. A to-do list. It doesn't have to be done today necessarily. I like to get some things done on a Monday because then it's done. And the worst things usually. Hence the cleaning usually being done on a Monday. But yeah, your list. Anything that you could do today that's just tiny, but is done. You can tick it off, cross it out, whatever. Rip it off the bottom. Rewrite another one for tomorrow. Or keep the same one, because then you can see what you've done, your progressions. And I like that. That's a me sort of thing to do. And let me know if that works, because if it does, that's fantastic. I love helping. I'd really like to know if I can help anyone. This is a long video, probably the longest one I've done unedited or anything. But sometimes I think you just got to get out of your comfort zone, haven't you? I would really, really like to know what your thoughts are on your anxiety, your highs, your lows, your triggers. Because to me, I'm here to experience something, and I really like helping people. I really like trying to fix things. Not the things, you know, but some things. A small little smidgen. So I'd really love that engagement, if you can. And also, please, you know, share maybe this video or some others. Subscribe. Comment. I love comments so much. I would love to see more comments from all people. Just different experiences, you know. Some people don't feel like they can reach out. And you can still remain faceless to me, but you can type things and you can comment things. And I'm not a therapist at all, but maybe me or some other people can help give you strength. Yeah? That would be a huge achievement for everybody involved, wouldn't it? How cool would that be? Like I say, not from a therapist point of view, that's not who we are. I'm not claiming to be, not trying to be. I've got enough of my own shit. But I do like helping. And sometimes, if I help you, or someone else helps you to go and get the help you need, or to get through the rest of your day or your moment, whatever it is going on, everyone gets a little bit of joy, don't they? Which means someone else gets joy in their lives, and it gets paid forward endlessly, I think. And then we have to start again. It's like ripples. We've got to keep dropping in that water. So, yeah, if you can like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that lovely stuff that only you can do to help me share my journey and help you share yours, I know for one I'd appreciate it. And we can really, really, really hope that someone else might as well. You don't know what wonders you might have happen, do you? So yeah, just speak to me, people. I'll get back to you, 100%. I've done 22 minutes on here so far. I'm going for 30. I'll put the picture up at the end, okay? I might do more than that. Depends how the vibe goes. Anyway, if you stayed to the end, I really appreciate it. Comment below if you did. And I'll know if you did, because you commented saying, thanks for sharing the journey, or get a move on, pedal faster. I'm sure you'll let me know. Over and out, guys. Happy Monday.